Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, as you guys know, my name is Tiffany Atkinson. I am an independent licensed broker, and I am here to help you with all your insurance needs. If you have questions about insurance or how it works or how it can benefit you and your family, by all means, hit me up. Okay, so again, my name is Tiffany Atkinson, and I want you to know I'm licensed in 9 states. And I don't know where you guys are tuning in from or where you are, but listen, if you're in one of the states that I'm licensed in, guess what? I can help you. So I'm currently licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Minnesota, Florida, Georgia, New York, Pennsylvania. I'm currently licensed in 9 states. Now that's not gang signs, that's just simply the number 9 letting you know where I'm licensed at. Now, if you need insurance in a state that I'm not licensed in, hit me up. Let me know. Listen, it's nothing. I can get licensed in your state wherever you are. Because I want to be able to help you and answer all your questions that you have in reference to life insurance and how life insurance can work for you and benefit you and your family. So there's typically 3 types of insurances out there. There's whole life, term life, and universal. And if you got questions about those 3 and how they work, listen, hit me up. I got you. I will answer any question that you have. But today I want to talk to you about why you need life insurance and why it's important. And if you need it, why it's important to get it now and not wait until later. Number 1, you never know the condition of your health, and that's subject to change at any given point. COVID has made that realistic for everybody. There's quite a few people I know that have had COVID or that were diagnosed with COVID, that contracted COVID, and they're still dealing with the effects of COVID right now, today. I have a lady who's a neighbor of mine who contracted COVID, and now she has to do dialysis. Can you imagine getting it one day in perfect good health, doing your thing, having the time of your life, and then the next day you're diagnosed with COVID, and then after that your life just changed? Or if you were ever diagnosed with COVID, and now you're on oxygen because you're still having complications of breathing. So this is what I'm talking about. And you say, well, why is it important? Why does it matter? Why it matters is when you fill out an application for life insurance, that life insurance company is going to compare your health that you're telling me or that you're telling a licensed broker in your state. If you say, nope, I have no health conditions, I've never been diagnosed with anything, they're going to take your name, your date of birth, and your social security number, which is attached to your information. So it's best to be upfront and honest while you can. And I say that because it's important at the time of the application to state all the facts about you and your current health conditions. Because if not, guess what? You guess right, it's going to come up. It will come up and it will say, well, no, Ms. Jackson, you've been denied because of pharmaceutical history. Or no, Ms. Jackson has been denied because of your driving record. They check your driving record too. On the application, they ask for your driver's license number. Best believe they are checking it to make sure that you have not had 4 or more moving violations in a certain time frame. And you say, well, why did I check all that? Because it falls into what's called risk classifications. So the healthier you are, you can qualify for a preferred plan. Okay, which is what you want. If you have had any medical diagnoses, let's just say high blood pressure, diabetes, you can still qualify for life insurance. And you may even qualify for day 1 coverage, which is important. Or if you have had a heart attack, stroke, or AFib, or stent, or open heart surgery, that's going to put you into a separate classification as opposed to a preferred plan. So with insurance companies, they have classifications from preferred health, standard. If you don't qualify for a standard plan, then they have what's called graded. And I'm going to talk to you about all that. If you are in great health today and you can afford to make a payment for life insurance coverage, and guess what? Some companies will allow you to push your first initial premium out 30 days. What? Did you know that? Yes, if you didn't, I just told you something new. So that's correct. If you apply for life insurance today, and let's say you work for the state, okay? You know, the state jobs here in North Carolina, where I'm currently residing, the state jobs here pay once a month. So you can, if today is April 17th, 2022, and you want to qualify for a life insurance application, or you want to qualify for a plan. And we take your application today. You say, you know what, look, Tiz, I don't get paid until the end of the month. It's no problem. Now, what we'll do is we'll take your application, submit it, and get an approval, and then we can schedule your payment to come out when you get paid. It's that simple. But some people may feel like they want to get life insurance, they want to qualify for it, they want to get it, but they don't feel like they can afford it. That's another myth that I've shattered. I'm very budget conscious when it comes to my families. And I'll tell you why. I take that on personally because I want you to still be able to enjoy the lifestyle that you're used to having. If you like going out to the movies, I want you to still be able to do that. If you still like eating out, no problem. But what we do is we'll sit down, we'll look at your month, look at what you've been doing, and we'll say, you know what, instead of eating out 4 times this week, can you eat out 2? And then use the money that you would have spent those other 2 times eating out to put towards your life insurance premium. It's that simple. Now, I'm not saying that to get in your business financially, but I want you to be able to enjoy your life and live it to the fullest that you've been living it. Still live it at the level that you've been living it, just kind of cut back a little bit to add in a necessity. I had another client who said it so beautifully. She said it should be like this: your rent or mortgage, your utility bills, your life insurance coverage, and then everything else. And it should be at that level of priority, which I loved how she put that. So yes, honey, I'm still in that. Thank you. So I'm just simply saying it needs to become now more of a priority. I'm not sure will we establish this concept at that a GoFundMe is in the life insurance. It isn't, because what you're doing is you're asking people to pull from their personal resources to help you take care of something that you could have taken care of while you're living. The other thing is this: for that family member that is going to lose you, or they've lost a loved one, I'll say it like this: for that family who has lost a loved one, do you want them to grieve once or twice? Now, I say twice because one, they're going to already be grieving of losing that loved one, that dear family member to them. And now they have an additional grief of a financial burden to take that on as a financial responsibility to take care of you, when that's something that you could have taken care of while you were living. I want that to sink in just for a second. Do you want your family members to grieve over you once or twice? Once is enough, honestly. I'm going to tell you, once is enough. And I can speak from a personal experience. I'll share this. So I had a family member that's very dear to me. Very, very dear to me. And I don't, they had gotten sick. And before their sickness got too bad, I asked them, I said, just in case the inevitable happens, are you covered? Do you have any life insurance? And they said, yes. I said, okay, great. Now, here's where I'm going to accept the responsibility. I didn't continue to ask them who their coverage was with, what was the face amount of their policy, what type of policy was it, and what company it was with. So that was my fault because I didn't investigate. I took it for their word. Whereas if I had have asked, I might have been able to save my personal family a burden of having to grieve twice for a family member that we lost. So now I know better. I have a friend of mine that says, when you know better, you do better. Now guess what, y'all? I'm at the point now, because I know better, I'm going to do better, and I'm going to help my community members do better. It's just that simple. Now, my personal mission is to help as many families acquire life insurance as much as I can. It's important to me because of what my family and I went through. I don't want nobody else to go through that. So that's why I've taken it as my personal mission to help you guys out there and the members within my own personal community acquire life insurance coverage that you need to get the coverage to help you and your families. Now, life insurance cannot be expensive. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It's a matter of all in what you want. Now, I have some people who just say, you know what, listen, I'm not trying to get rich here, and I understand that. For me personally, if you guys personally know me, I meet you where you are. If you say, listen, I'm not trying to get rich here. I'm just trying to make sure that if something happens to me, my family don't have to worry. That's great. I know the exact amount that you need. If you say to me, listen, I'm married, I don't want my wife or my husband to have to worry about taking care of the bills in the event something happens to me. No problem. I know exactly where you need to be. I got you. Now, for that family who says, listen, I want to be able to take care of the mortgage in the event something happens to me. I don't want my spouse to have to worry about it. We have mortgage protection plans that can help you with that. So what I'm simply saying to you is this. Why wait to take care of something that you can do today instead of putting it off till tomorrow? Because as we know, tomorrow is not promised, right? Accident death is the third leading cause of death in this country. So now if you're asking me, well, what's number 2 and what's number 1? Well, we know cancer is real. A lot of people die from cancer. And here now with COVID, a lot of people have died from COVID. And then there's your accidental death. Now, that's my take. That's my top 3 picks. Now, if there's something else out there, which I'm sure there is, I'm just simply saying the world that we're living in today, right now, since 2020, COVID has been the number 1 leading cause of death. Cancer and then accidental death benefit. Now, I'm saying accidental death benefit because some of the plans, including whole life insurance, will come with an accidental death benefit. That's important because in the event you die accidentally, the face amount of your premium, the face amount of your policy then doubles. If you're accidentally killed on a commuter fare, anything that you paid a commuter fare for, which would include Uber, Lyft, Greyhound bus, Amtrak train, American Airlines, Carnival Cruises, anything that you paid a fare to get on, that accidental death benefit would then triple. So that's something else that you learned today. That's just it. I'm all about educating my community. What I like to do is, if you don't have any life insurance coverage, or if you have some, and you say, you know what, sis, can you come by and do a policy review? I do free policy reviews. Doesn't cost you anything. Just simply invite me in, have me a cold bottle of water. Yes, a cold bottle of water. I'm going to sit at your couch or your kitchen table, and we're going to go over what you have. Now, in the event you don't have any life insurance coverage, listen, I want you to hit me up. You can reach me on all my social media platforms. Just search my name, Tiffany Atkinson. On Facebook, I'm Tiffany Campbell Atkinson. Or listen, I'm going to put my number out here. Just give me a call. All right? Just give me a call. 252-367-8359. Again, that number is 252-367-8359. That's it for me today, you guys. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. If I can help you, I'm here for it. I'm here for you. You guys have a blessed day.